What's up guys, welcome back to House of Adama. Now for those of you who don't know me, my name is Stefan. I'm building a fashion brand and so I'm documenting the process of how I'm getting it done. So without further ado, let's get into episode number 19. In this episode, I want to show you guys step by step on how I'm bringing a new product to the market. I've been talking a lot in the past and I actually got I believe it's vlog number 4 or 5 where I go a little bit in depth about my design process and how I go about it. You know, I have a new product that I'm trying to bring out. It's a dress for women, streetwear, also a little bit casual but very unique in terms of design. It's very complex, I want to say. So I want to kind of take you step by step from the sketch to picking the right fabrics, to talking to manufacturers, to finally making a sample and finally bringing making a prototype and having a final product you can sell. Also in this episode guys, we're meeting with the guys at Banks once more. We have officially hired them to represent us, take care of our social media platforms and help us create content from videos to photo shoots to micro content to help us sort of build our brand awareness and get us more sales and get us to that next level. So I'm super excited about that collaboration. All that is in this episode, so without further ado, let's get into it.
I don't wanna go back home. I don't wanna go back alone. I don't wanna go back home. I don't wanna go.
So on the last vlog I mentioned that we're working with the guys at Banks. They've already started taking care of our social media as far as managing and putting content out there. Right now we're meeting with them today because we're discussing about putting a promo video together for our marketing campaign, and also I want to talk to them about a strategy on how we're gonna build our brand awareness, get more followers, and at the same time get more sales. It's very important that we start taking action on those, especially now with the fall season coming. This item really needs to be promoted in this time period. I feel like it's the perfect time to do it. So today we're focusing on the video aspect and a strategy on how to build brand awareness and start getting some sales in. So video, we got the setting, right? We're still gonna go with that abandoned zoo.
Hopefully we don't get caught.
Right. Yeah,
We're crying our way out of it.
it's okay.
I'll just run.
We're doing a class. We're all doing a class
Do I need to
project.
go back
if
home?
anything.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know, it's a science project. We're investigating nature.
It's all about the adventure though. I like it.
Yeah.
We definitely want to come up with just like more original ideas. Put a lot of emphasis on the models, making sure that the models like have diversity with them to just show that the clothes can be worn by different type of people. Because like right now, as the Instagram is like all 3 models, right? It's the same 3 models. Yeah. So right now, if we're doing that, we're kind of playing into the same. We're kind of already picked out our target. You know, like it's gonna be kind of people that are like in your ethnicity, similar to that.
Yeah.
We definitely got to figure out what our target is.
Yeah, a lot of people already know like he's the owner. This guy is friend of the owner. So it's like what is it? A family business, you know? But then, just like you said, when you use different models, different nationalities and different backgrounds and just different people, then you can tell all the audience and the people that who are watching you that we got people from all around the world or different people wearing this brand.
You guys have any models in mind yet as far as what we're gonna use for the video?
We have a huge diversity that's going to Malibu, so hopefully once we can get them modeling there, when we come back, we can also scout them for the video.
And then I work for like a modeling agency, so we have tons of models.
How we're gonna start doing some more of that? I'm sorry, micro content. Like you remember we talked about that template for animals, like doing that, promoting that idea.
Right.
How we're gonna go about giving that a shot? You guys came up with anything yet?
For ours, you see all these different highlights, right? we have one for just like just art, you know, like just pictures from some of our photographers, right? And then over here is just like highlights for
I like that.
the pop up.
I like
so
it.
and it's just all organized. It's in a folder. So maybe we do one like where we could maybe put the icon of a rhino or something, and then here let's tell tell a short story about the rhino and how it integrates within your clothing.
100%. So I love that idea. And as a matter of fact, if we can, like, if you guys don't think it's the right time now and we still need to focus on building an audience, we can do that for another 2-3 weeks. And then after that, we can bring that concept in, because I think I want to do that. And in the 2-3 weeks time, it's our homework to find an organizations that we can attach our name to and support and do something, because it must be done. Here's what we're gonna do. Then bottom line we have is this: we're gonna do a photo shoot Thursday. Product shoot Thursday. The weekend after that, we have the Malibu shoot, and you guys creating that sort of that content for us. And then when we come back, we'll focus on doing that video. Make sure you have those models for us to look at, so we can start picking the right people. In the meantime, you guys keep doing what you're doing with the posting photos and doing that side of things. We're gonna make an effort to start building the Facebook content as well. That's all I got. Okay guys, so you got a product in mind you want to put together, right? Shirt, dress, hoodie, whatever it may be. So, in my opinion, the best place to start is first look for inspiration. For this particular example, I started looking at brands such as Fashion Nova and Forever 21. I looked for inspiration there, got a couple of good ideas. And then I would jump straight into the sketching process, right? You don't have to be the best artist out there. I'm certainly not one. And I never went to school of design for anything like that. You know, I just look for inspiration. I see the product, I see it in my head the way I want it to look, and then I just kind of try to do my best to sketch it down. And of course, you know, with this item I had to keep that idea of the wildlife, of the animals that we're trying to represent. I had to implement that, so you have to keep that in mind, the overall idea of your product, the way you want it to come out. And after you sketched it, after you've done that, I recommend you always keep in mind the fabric that you want to use, because that will allow you to understand how it will really feel and look when you start sketching it. It's very important. After you do that, you try your best to make it a CAD design, okay? I would recommend you can go to places like Fiverr and you can hire a freelancer in there. They'll be able to do it for $5 to $10. Also, I have found an app in the App Store called Template. It is phenomenal. I recommend you checking it out. It allows you to do all that, kind of draw the CAD on your own, and you can do it in many forms and allows you to do many things. So definitely recommend you checking it out. That's what I used for this example, and it helped me out greatly. After you've got the sketch, you've got the CAD, you've got your final design, you know what you want it to look like, it's time to go shopping for fabrics. Now, in my experience, the best way to do it is go straight to the manufacturer and talk to them and show them what you got, tell them how you want it to look, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction for sure. I would recommend that they either tell you a couple of fabric options that would work good for what you're trying to do, and give you some swatches, because they should have some swatches available for you to check out. And then if that's not an option, best way to do it is look where you look for inspiration. Look at those dresses or shirts or whatever you looked at, see what they're made out of, and kind of go shopping for that fabric. And yeah, that's the way I would do it. But my best advice is go straight to the manufacturer and talk to them. Yeah, so this this is basically how I went about creating this item. You know, I'm looking to kind of bring it out, at least a sample, by the beginning of October, and hopefully start selling by the end of October. If that would be amazing if I can pull it off. But right now I'm still looking for a manufacturer. It's been an ongoing process for the past month. I've been already talking to 3 and nothing is coming together at this point. So anyway, this is how I went about it. I hope this helps. So yeah, go ahead and make yours. What's up, guys? Thank you very much for checking my channel out. Now if you like what you've seen, give a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.